If I chop off my finger and throw it at you, I'm down a finger.
Or are you? No, you are.
Hey.
Welcome to Crossover Inc., a media consultancy group and wholly owned subsidiary of the Socialarium LLC. Here at our fully legitimate company, every production follows a two-stage process. First, our patented crossover engineers split into two teams, each tasked with developing a unique premise for a show or movie. After both teams are done, they converge and produce the optimal crossover between their two projects. It looks like the teams are getting started. Let's listen in now.
Hey everybody, this is Ben.
This is Austin.
And this is Carl.
Cool.
I feel like I said my voice very podcast.
You say it again.
Hey everybody, this is Ben. Wait, no, that's too soft. Hey everybody.
Ben, you're always soft. All right, so let's get going.
Hey everybody, this is Ben.
This is Austin.
And this is Carl.
Nice.
This is still Austin.
Hey,
Hi.
Ben here.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thumbing
I
it
like
in.
this energy. Yeah. All right, let's do the rest of the podcast like this.
Okay. Guys, I think I gotta leave.
Still setting up, guys. You can't see, but I have this really awesome clipboard that opens up so I can take notes.
Johnny pulled out a box of crayons and another box of crayons to write on the back of.
One to write, one to eat.
My name is Justin. Let's get down to brass tacks.
My name is John. Let's get down to silver tax.
Okay, so here's one of the ideas that I had was someone who will cease to exist if someone doesn't acknowledge their existence. But it has to be like a specific person, is what I was thinking. So they get a person every day where it's like, oh, you have Joe Smith. You have to go find him and get him to you have to bump into him on a bus and get him to say, hey buddy, fuck you. And then it's like, okay, now you get to continue existing.
It's basically Speed, but for loneliness.
Yeah, it's Speed for loneliness.
How about an entire orchestra following a man?
God.
Playing background music for him.
Yeah. I like that. Okay.
Orchestra Man.
Orchestra
Makes it sound like Rain Man, which I haven't seen.
I've also not seen Rain Man.
From all I know, it's like a movie where people drop a bunch of toothpicks in front of a guy and then he counts them.
And they just do that for an hour and a half. It's incredible. You just can't lose.
Maybe we should go in there and bluff our way through Rain Man.
Okay, wait, hold up. I don't want it to be an automatic death. I don't want this to be there's a bomb in the bus. I want this to be if you don't find them and have them acknowledge your existence, they then know you and they're hunting you. They are going to kill you.
Oh, that's good.
You're not automatically dead, but they're coming after you.
That's good. I like that. Okay.
Let's come up with a good one.
Yeah.
We could do something where the setting is the main character. I don't think we've done anything like that before.
Like an Amoeba Jones?
I knew exactly what you're talking about, but you've thrown out Amoeba Jones, and it's like a flashbang to my brain.
But that's what you were like.
If you didn't say Amoeba Jones right now,
you would
I
have
could
been a
have
lot
told you
more
exactly
down.
what his name was.
Can there be So I feel like they can either be exactly like that, it just kind of happens out of whole cloth, or he's like, I really, really like this. Let me go find a shaman or some fucking deep bayou witch person.
Okay, so he wants powers.
Yeah, I want people to notice me. And this person's like, okay, they're gonna notice
he gets
you.
the monkey's paw genie
Yeah.
thing. Yeah, okay, great. That's fine. I love that. I don't know if we need more specific people than that. Maybe
one guy.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe the first guy that
Just trying to kill him. Yeah.
And then he's kind of he becomes the de facto leader of these people because he's been doing it the longest.
Let's work with the setting idea, and it doesn't have to literally be inside of a person. They could be a fucking forest or something.
Okay.
Or
no, let's do that.
the mountain is alive.
Let's do the forest. Let's try
Okay.
forest.
The forest is literally alive.
So like, can they just still not move, but they can like just shit talk with each other?
It can like go to other biomes and stuff.
The trees can.
Forest.
Forest can.
Yeah.
Forest can go
Think
to
about
the
somebody
forest
you
can
would
go
ta-
to desert.
What actor would you tolerate this with?
Elijah Woods.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, right.
Elijah Woods.
I think it would be helpful to figure out who our cast is.
Okay.
So we've got main character, we've got Genie, and we've got the killer. Austin, you've got someone.
Does Will Smith be the genie? Is that a little plug and play?
Fucking Aladdin.
Yeah.
It's on the nose, but it's a tried and true.
It's fine. I'm not above on the nose.
I feel like it's a good genie too.
Will Smith is a good Genie.
Can Will Smith be like a different character? I feel like Will Smith would be a good lonely guy, like especially nowadays.
He's kind of like anti-Hitch.
I want Will Smith to be like the fucking lonely guy.
Okay.
Because like he makes me so sad to look at him now. It's just like
Yeah.
you are iRobot, dude. This fucking sucks.
I like that. That's good. How the mighty has fallen.
The pinnacle of acting. I
He
Robot.
sits on a bus, and like part of me is like, just make him Will Smith. Like not even like he's just on a bus. Like look at me.
It's just Will Smith.
Maybe he's like monitoring every conversation between all the forest animals and stuff.
Elijah Woods is the NSA.
Sort of, yeah.
Okay.
NSA forest.
Conversations could occur sometimes within the forest that he cannot hear, or he can only focus on one bit at a time.
I feel like that makes it more tense. But yeah, I agree with the idea of like dividing his attention. That could be a good plot point.
Okay.
His face like appears on tree bark and stuff, right? He pops up wherever he needs to be, slides away.
I like that. I think that's horrifying and I love it. It's just like, hey, what are you guys talking about?
So we got Will Smith as our lonely guy. So we need a Genie.
I'm thinking about like other people that just seem like they would have sage advice, or like they would maybe be a little cryptic.
Kevin James.
Kevin James.
Fuck.
Whoa, hold up.
Wait. We're literally doing reverse Hitch right now.
Oh,
is
no,
what you're
we are.
describing.
I
We're
know.
literally doing Hitch in reverse.
Fuck did this happen?
Wait, okay, I've got a new name for our show. It's Hitch 2. Will Smith has lost all his charisma, and he needs to go back to the one person he remembers who has the power, and it's Kevin James.
Kevin James. We could lean into this.
We could absolutely lean into this, and it would be fine.
I really like the idea of Witch Doctor Kevin James.
I just think he needs something to do. He needs some motivation.
Right.
Maybe Elijah Woods is like a nature fundamentalist, right? And he's got these people living inside of him. And he likes them as they are, hunters and gatherers, coming back to their very basically designed homes. And then whenever anybody tries to, advance technology in any way, right, starts using copper wire a little too creatively,
liberally, yeah.
he fucking smashes it, right, and sentences them to go sit in the hollows of the trees.
Elijah
Locks them in.
Elijah Wood got a lot darker right in that moment.
Yeah. I love the idea of somebody like bringing in a laptop to a forest, and Elijah Woods is the forest, and he fucking smashes it on a rock or something.
Okay, I like that. I like that it's less that he goes straight for the gullet. Like, he doesn't go straight to kill these people. He's like, no technology. Like that's against the rules, as opposed to like, this is a death sentence.
Yeah. Like
Okay.
maybe Elijah Woods. Maybe we're like Adventure Time. We're post destruction of the world.
Okay, so
Right.
post-apocalyptic.
So he knows, he's like, no. I remember this. The atom bomb comes after this.
Okay, I like that a lot.
So we've got Hitch and we've got Kevin James. And then we've got who's gonna kill?
Who would be like an interesting person to watch pursue Hitch
Josh
to
Hader.
kill him? Who's that?
Isn't that Napoleon Dynamite?
But let's think about that.
John
first.
Heder.
John Heder.
It's
Okay.
basically the same thing.
Is Napoleon Dynamite pursuing Hitch? Does that work?
Yes.
Fine, we can do Uncle Ringo.
He ignored him, and now he's gonna come after him with his fucking like
Tater tots.
katana and his tater tots.
I feel like that's a good character beat, is what piece of technology means so much to Elijah Woods that he would still keep it.
Oh, like he has his dark secret is that
Yeah,
he's a
got his
hypocrite in some way.
3DS.
What memory is like most resonant?
What's better than a video game console for him to have?
Like what's the best? The GameCube is the first one that comes to mind for me.
If he has the GameCube, then he needs to have a monitor too, right? A TV as well.
I think he plays in like a lake, or like a little pond, and like there's a reflection that comes out, and it's Mario on a fucking cart.
Maybe it's projected on a waterfall. Maybe that's what better.
I accept waterfall. I like it.
It's playing Mario 64 on a waterfall.
Yeah.
But can we put Kevin James in like a bayou swamp, like a fucking? Have you seen the Pirates of the Caribbean when they get into like when they go?
Okay,
Yes.
what if it's
That's
not?
where Kevin James is at.
Yeah.
What if it's not a bayou swamp, and what if it's Rainforest Cafe in the mall?
But he's just like so.
That's
he's
good.
Just so fucking like in it though. Like he's as if he lives in that shit, but he's just in the fucking back of a rainforest cafe.
And then when they're like doing their thing, you hear in the background, they're like, happy birthday. And then you see like someone getting a fucking lava cake.
Kevin James works the Rainforest Cafe. He has dudded out the gift shop closet to look like a fucking Bayou witch doctor's fucking place. And that's where he performs his magic. His real magic.
Yes, his real magic is in a Rainforest Cafe. Yes, that's very good.
It's like the quest of the inhabitants of the Elijah Woods to find his piece of technology and like throw it in his face. Hypocrisy.
I don't think so. I think it, like when things come to a head, like you can't do this. Yes, we can. Why do you hate it? Blah blah blah. Don't go in there. And he goes in, and then, there it is.
That might be like a good rumor for them to spread amongst themselves, is that they hear strange sounds in the woods. They hear Mario backwards long jumping.
I think the video game music plays through the animals of the forest. So it's like a rendition where like you hear the birds chirping, and it's like it's the Mario theme that they're chirping. And if you pay attention, you can hear it from like 7 different directions, each of the individual notes coming out of birds' mouths.
Sorry, so here's my backup plan.
Okay.
Fruit are now Power Rangers.
That's good.
I fucking love it. Like he just pulls a ripcord. Just pitches that.
All right.
I wanted
It's 2 in the trash.
I wanted to do it, and then they morphed together into a fruit salad.
All right, you've got that in your back pocket if you need it. If you ever get nervous, you just throw that in there.
Maybe it's like Elijah Woods hates magic
How about Daniel Radcliffe,
as...
the antagonist?
Is he like trying to push technology or magic on the people, and then Elijah Woods is trying to keep him out?
Yeah, instead of Daniel Radcliffe being into magic, he's like really into tech.
I like him a lot as just like Harry Potter, but for technology. He's like, oh, did you guys see the newest iPhone?
My parents are dead. I could never have that. Someone gifts it to him.
But I have a 3D printer.
I have a 3D printer.
Look at it. I made little D&D pieces.
Okay, I feel good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, all right.
It appears both teams are finished. They will now reconvene and combine their ideas. Let's see how they cross over.
Okay, so first things first, you guys go.
Okay.
All right, take it
All
away.
right, Austin, take it away.
You see it? Fruit salad.
You know what to do. Pull the ripcord.
I love your ripcord as a ceiling fan. It's very visual, but you reach it. You know, this is a bad. Go ahead.
My lamp twists.
All right, everybody. Thanks for coming to the podcast. Just wanted to thank you.
Just some
again.
sign language humor for all you listeners.
Yeah, right. All right, Lampshade, go ahead.
It's Ripcord.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm Ripcord, your lampshade.
I'm diabetic.
Who's light bulb? All right. You open up on a nice rumble of a bus. The soothingness that you feel with it, the smell of a little bit of exhaustion, a little bit of a fart. We don't know what it is. This is a story. Oh, and who's that? Oh, Will Smith is sitting there in the bus. I'm just sitting there, hanging out. Oh, it's a stop. Getting on up. Bumps into one. Hey, sorry. Watch it out, mister. Ooh, that kind of felt a little good. Ooh, someone's noticing me. I kind of like that. I kind of really like that. Ooh, maybe I'll try that again. Try that. Oops, sorry. What are you doing? Ooh, he noticed me again. Oh, man, this is feeling great. Oh, man. All right. How can I make this my power? How can I? How can I
make this my power? Bumps into two people. I'm a superhero. I could save lives.
You know what? He's actually right, man. That guy he's right. And this shouldn't be my power. It's gotta be all about me. It's gotta be all about me. How can I thrive off of this? How about I thrive off of this? You know where I need to go? I really need to get some food right now. My favorite place, the Rainforest Cafe. Oh, love that place. All right. Oh, my friend works there. My friend Kevin works there. Hell yeah, I'll go see Kevin. I think, okay. Hey, Kevin, hear me out. Hear me out. So people notice me and I'm loving it. Is there any way people will notice me forever now? Like, I really want people to notice me.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Sorry about that. Those are the waiters over there. They gotta do that every so often to keep up business. But I'll make it with it for a while. I'll make it so everyone notices you.
And scene.
Oh my God.
All right.
You're never gonna get what it is. Yeah.
I love Austin.
It's so good.
It's not film noir. What would you like?
It was almost like him breaking the fourth barrier of his own fourth barrier.
I enjoy your storytelling.
We do gotta call it the fourth wall from here on.
The fourth barrier.
But why can't it be a fourth barrier so you can just step over it?
I think they call it the glass ceiling.
All right, Carl, take away the narrative.
So the idea is that Will Smith is basically Hitch, fallen on bad times. He's like, so think about Hitch, like that's like 2004. It's been years.
You guys got that from the pitch, right?
I thought the guy bumped into Will Smith and then Will Smith never appeared again.
No, Will Smith is there. He's there.
He's the guy.
Will Smith is the main character.
So like Will Smith is like, he's just like a lonely dude because pickup artists are not likable people. He's walking around. Nobody wants to talk to him. He's hard up on friends. He won't even get people to look at him. So finally, he's on the bus and somebody acknowledges his existence for the first time in a minute, apparently. And it fills him with so much joy to have an interaction with another person. And so he's like, okay, I got to get this dopamine hit some more. And he has a friend, an acquaintance. He knows that there's a guy that he can go to, like a pretty known witch doctor. Somebody who would be hanging out in the bayou, but instead of the bayou, he works at a Rainforest Cafe. It's Kevin James in the fucking gift shop closet that he's dressed up to be like this Creole witch doctor, fucking circa Pirates of the Caribbean, where you walk in and he's like, you want some
This
powers?
is so good.
You want me to make you noticeable? You want me to make it so people won't ignore you ever again, William? And
now they won't.
Now they won't. I mean, you can take it from there, Ben.
So Kevin James grants Will Smith the power to be noticed by people on the street. But the way that it manifests for him is that Will Smith gets a person every day. He gets like a name and their location, I suppose, a reasonable way to find this person. And he has to go and find them and get them to acknowledge his presence in some fashion. But if he doesn't,
and then they'll be his friend, or something.
and they'll be his friend or whatever, it's pretty low stakes. Except if he doesn't do it, if he doesn't get them to notice him, now they are hunting him down, and they are going to try and kill him. And he doesn't really clock this at first until he doesn't do it once. One day he's like, I'm really busy. I'm not going to be able to find this guy, so I'm just going to skip today. But he skips Napoleon Dynamite. And
Will Smith,
God, fuck, gosh, idiot. Oh, gosh. And so he gets ignored. And so now Napoleon has got his fucking nunchucks out, and he's got Uncle Rico, and they're going to fucking hunt down Will Smith.
God damn. Okay.
With an ever-amassing army of people that Will Smith has slighted by ignoring them.
And if we haven't mentioned this before, this is an anime.
Yeah, it's called Notice Me Senpai.
Okay, lots of notes.
Yeah. Yeah. That was
Lots of writing.
very, very impressed with this one, boys. Okay. Kevin James does voodoo outside.
Voodoo, that's the word.
You guys not get voodoo?
We didn't have the word.
I kept saying witch doctor, like trying to say voodoo.
Witch doctor magic.
Okay, homie does whatever we think voodoo is. Yeah. He's by Kevin James out in the gift shop of a rainforest cafe. Dope. Will Smith is an attention whore, and he wants attention. He's Hitch. Hitch is an attention whore.
Is this a sequel to Hitch?
Yeah,
Yes.
it's Notice Me Senpai : Hitch 2.
Okay.
Notice Me Senpai.
You might think it would be the other way around, but it's not.
Is Kevin James the same character he was in Hitch 1?
Yeah, but he's got all this confidence now, so that he was able to become the manager of a rainforest cafe.
He's also have real magic on his
and he has
side.
real magic.
He has white guy with dreads levels of confidence.
he's got all sorts of shit going on. He's doing well.
But he still wears like the UPS outfit from King of Queens.
And rides a Segway from Paul Blart.
And he rides a Segway. Yes. And so do his like little shrunken heads.
Yeah, he's
He should get a Segway.
When somebody is hunting Will Smith, is it forever, right, until they get him?
Yeah.
Or die.
That's their life's mission now.
Yeah.
Okay. But can Will Smith, does he get the help of his friends, like, the next day?
I was wondering about that. I don't know. I feel like it's more like if Will Smith gets this whole army and then it's another army, I mean, I guess that's fun too, but he's probably going to remember more people than he's going to forget. So I think it's more like he's friendly with these people, but it's like...
I don't know if they're like going to go to war for
Well,
him.
that's what I'm saying. It's like if you met someone on the street and it's like, oh, I liked that guy. And then you were like, hey, someone's trying to kill me.
I'm out. I'm out.
Hey, get a gun.
I want to make an argument for that the friends should help, because I think once we give off our pitch, it's going to blend a lot better.
Okay.
Even though currently what we're feeling is a disparity between numbers.
I like the idea that he gets this one guy's help, or one person's help, for like 24 hours, and then that's it. You cannot contact me again after that.
And then you got to
That's
get a new
good.
friend.
That's good too.
Yeah.
But I'm open to making this vague for now if this is going to blend better with your guys's.
I'd like to keep this one a little, yeah.
Are we supposed to root for Will Smith?
You root for who your heart feels.
That's a good question.
I don't really know.
I'm not sure. We've made him kind of unlikable from the start.
I like
But
you being in that space though. Like you decide
yeah,
how you feel about Will Smith.
I feel like it's okay if it's
We can't
ambiguous.
kill him off immediately. Like he's
Okay.
got to be low.
I mean, do you root for
How long do we have to wait?
That's up to you, the audience, to decide.
No, it's not.
If you want to
You
kill
guys
Will
get
Smith
no
now,
contribution.
press 1.
I think.
If you want to kill Will Smith in 2 days, please enter your credit card number in the comments below.
God damn.
and the security code. I think based on how you would probably introduce him, he'd be a sympathetic character because he'd be introduced as like this lonely guy, like down on his luck dude.
Yeah.
And so like even though he's got like a lot of personality issues, you know, he's still somebody who's like trying to change. I don't fucking know. Maybe he's not trying to change. Maybe he's just like sad.
I think there's also kind of going around that you could say that you are sympathetic for him, and then when he starts getting more and more friends, feeling he gets a little bit more confident, he starts getting a little cocky, and there could be a switch at some point where you start rooting against him.
The Anakin
Breaking Hitch.
You're supposed to save us.
All right, I'm good with this. If you're ready to move on, Justin.
Do
We're gonna, when we combine it, we can still make some little tweaks if we can all agree on it.
we want to touch on Napoleon really quick?
Sure.
Napoleon feels a little superfluous.
No, I like him a lot.
You do?
Yeah, I want his role
Okay.
to be bigger.
I guess that's what I'm saying.
Well,
It's
he's
I
kind
don't
of-
see like a,
So the way that we were picturing it was that Napoleon is the first one that gets turned against Hitch.
okay.
So he is kind of the de facto leader just because he's been doing it the longest. He's been hunting him the longest.
And that's also how he finds out that people are hunting him, is that Napoleon Dynamite is trying to kill him one day.
Napoleon Dynamite becomes the Napoleon Bonaparte of this army.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Down
But
everything.
how would you, I mean, like, I'm down to make Napoleon Dynamite a bigger part of this because that's also,
Because it's awesome.
yeah.
Maybe
fantastic.
we leave
As
that
a
open.
person, I would be rooting for Napoleon Dynamite as a viewer over Will Smith
Will
and
Smith.
Hitch too.
Maybe that's
that's
the
it.
tonal shift. Maybe you're rooting for him to kill him.
I mean, I kind of like the idea that Will Smith is sympathetic in the beginning and then becomes insufferable. And then you're like,
asshole,
it's time
man.
to put him down.
he becomes Hitch again. And then Napoleon Dynamite just murders him.
I don't know if like on the limited screen time you're gonna get with somebody, if you see them like rubbing against somebody on a subway, if they're really gonna come back from that.
See, okay. He's not like on purpose, like grinding up on people on a bus.
That's exactly
I heard what Austin said. He said, "I like that. Let me do it again."
Accidentally bumped into somebody.
This is my power.
And then somebody was like, watch the fuck out, this is a bus. And then he's like, oh my God, I loved that guy talked and looked at me.
And then when he does that again, he's like, "Ooh, that's another accident." But also, how do I make this my power?
But he doesn't like the physical contact part of it, though. I'm sure that may be part of it. The thing he's enjoying is the human connection.
So you're
It's
telling me
not
this
that-
dude has sensory issues?
not that-
It's not that Hitch is a nasty boy. It's
Yeah.
that he's a lonely man.
He's not going for the feet, he's going for the feels.
Some incel apologist. All right.
Okay,
I'm there.
let's
I'm there.
hear
You
your guys'
good?
pitch.
Okay.
You go ahead.
I just want to talk through this one more than I want to pitch it as like us in a moment of it.
Yeah,
That's
sure.
cool. Yeah.
Okay. Elijah Woods is Elijah Woods, right? It's beautiful forest setting, meadows, glades, lovely lakes, right?
Elijah Woods is the woods. The woods
Yeah.
is called Elijah Woods.
Are you getting it?
I like it.
Elijah Woods is the forest.
knock, knock,
I
knock.
just-
Wake up, Hollywood. It's
Quick-
happening.
Quick clarification. His name's Elijah Wood, right?
Correct.
Yes.
But
Well,
in
these
this,
are-
his name's Elijah Woods.
Whatever.
Yeah.
This is Elijah Woods.
Yeah. No, I like it. I
Yeah.
love it.
Yeah. So he is a sentient forest. So wherever people are discussing inside of him, and he has little forest creatures in him, like from Princess Mononoke, little stone people,
Okay.
Yeah.
right? They're like going around talking to each other about the weather.
They're also animals.
Shooting the shit.
Do
Are there
they
animals?
do they look like the little tree spirits from Princess Mononoke?
Straight
They look
rip.
like that, but legally distinct.
Yeah.
Yeah. But it's
They
like
look
they
like-
all have the heads from Mount Rushmore.
Yeah, they all have a cease and desist letter pasted to the back of their head.
Yeah. They just all have the faces of dead presidents.
Yeah. Okay, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah, so whenever they talk, if they're having a discussion, Elijah Wood's face can like slide down from the top of a tree and be like, hey, what are you guys talking about?
And do they talk like, oh, hey guys, hey, over there, it's me. Oh,
No, that'd be crazy.
DreamWorks.
Shrek rules. Liars.
Elijah Wood pulls out a big tree root, fucking stomps that bug. Oh, that was gross. He goes, yeah, weather's crazy this week. Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, the little forest creatures, the little forest spirits, they talk. And Elijah Woods, he listens, and he's always listening, right? He is always watching. And the one thing Elijah Woods will not tolerate is the progression of technology. If he sees these little forest spirits, right, ever start to play with copper a little too creatively, right? Ever start to approach the battery, if they start trying to make kites and put keys at the end of them, Elijah Woods does not like that. He says, come on, give me that kite. Fuck, takes his big tree roots, fucking smash. No. You all don't know this, but I've been through this all before.
Right, because what did Elijah Woods live through?
The atom bomb falling.
Jesus Christ.
That's right. There's some sci-fi in this. There's a reason he's the forest.
Or the 1940s.
Yeah. There's Oppenheimer's sci-fi. From everybody's famous film, The Atom Bomb Returns.
The Atom Bomb 2.
The atom bomb strikes again.
And it's melded Elijah Woods to the forest, and that's why he's alive and stuff inside the roots.
Yeah, like you can go through
In the
anything.
dirt.
Yeah.
Got it. Okay, so this is like a nuclear mutant kind of thing.
Right.
But it doesn't look like that.
Yeah, he just
Not
like, he's a
first.
beautiful tree.
He's a beautiful forest.
Yeah, he's a beautiful
the
forest.
Woods.
He can be any
He's the
tree. He
Elijah
can be a
Woods.
bush. He can be a berry, little Elijah Wood berry.
Yeah. He could be multiple berries if he wanted to.
Yeah, but that would divide his attention up, and that
Yes.
is also
To
problematic.
divide his consciousness.
So this goes back. So like he could he uproot a tree and like walk around like Ent style?
I think not.
No.
Justin?
It takes enough of his will to like just to make a big tree root and smash bugs and technology with it.
So he's there. Like he's not going anywhere. This is
Yeah.
where he's at. Okay.
Yeah.
He can move some arms and stuff, but he's not like ambulatory. Like he can't fucking. And so he's like anti-technology, and he wants to keep all that out. So who better to come in and throw a wrench into that plan than Daniel Radcliffe?
Interloper, the IT owl.
Yeah. And Daniel Radcliffe is just full techno, I don't know, what should we call him? Like a techno wizard?
Technomancer.
Yeah, technomancer. He's IT bro. He's IT help tech bro. He's out there, and he's in the woods. He's in the Elijah Woods, searching for resources to place into his technology so that he can, become stronger in regard to technology.
He is preaching the word of technology. He's going to all the little forest spirits and he's showing off his 3D printer. Like, look at this. I printed out my little D&D character. Didn't cost me anything except for the filament.
Yeah. Harry Potter has the mark of the beast as far as Elijah Woods is concerned.
But why doesn't Elijah Wood smash the stuff right
Well,
then?
it takes quite a bit just to smash a bug for him. So he is a voice in the trees, and he can commune with nature. But it is like how he can control nature against this force, as opposed to him being like, fall, bitch, fall. And then like, crushes
But
it with a tree.
Daniel Radcliffe has gotten pretty far to be. Oh, wait, and he's an owl?
Yes.
He's an owl?
Yes.
Sure.
Yes and yes.
Go with it.
So
Yeah,
Daniel
fine.
Radcliffe is an owl in the forest, and he's gotten pretty far into technology. I mean, I'm just curious how he's gotten so far.
He's kept the stuff from when the atom bomb fell.
Ah, okay.
Yeah,
So there's a little bit of like reliquary.
Yeah. Owl Daniel Radcliffe techno bro is immortal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Okay. And that's kind of the antagonist force. That's kind of where we landed, isn't it?
He's like preaching the good word of technology, to the forest spirits. And Elijah Woods, he wants to stop this progression because he thinks he knows where it is going entirely. But Elijah Woods has a secret.
What's that?
He's kept one piece of technology sacred to him. He has a Nintendo 64 with Mario 64 plugged in. And every night, right, he projects it onto a beautiful waterfall and he plays Mario 64 by himself in some lone corner of the forest when he thinks the forest spirits are all asleep. But if you listen very closely, you can hear the sound of Mario backwards long jumping in the dead of night, very faintly. And so what the forest spirits have to do, right, is they have to find this hidden glade where Elijah Woods plays Mario 64 and like convince him that not all technology is bad, that there is a progression, right, without
destruction,
without the end of all.
That's good. I like that.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
They have to find his inner sanctum where he plays Mario 64 on a
Don't say
waterfall.
inner sanctum when he's a forest.
Well, you can have a cave.
Daniel Radcliffe has to invent the GameCube.
the highest piece of technology.
Yes.
Daniel Radcliffe has a 3D printer.
Well, he doesn't have a GameCube.
Yeah, you're right. But he could if he
I don't know
wanted.
if you've seen a 3D printer before, but they usually don't just print GameCubes.
This is awesome.
Go.
One GameCube, please.
It's like Death Stranding. He has like a giant fucking pack on his back, and it's
So-
just a 3D printer.
This is
I
my
think that's
Raspberry Pi back.
So I want to clarify some of Elijah Woods' powers. So he can uproot tree roots and smash stuff, but that takes a lot of energy. So he doesn't want to just kill Daniel Radcliffe, even though this is like his greatest fear and his.
He's also not fully like gone from us. Like he'd be like, "Hey, I don't want you to be here." Like there's escalation.
He's not crazy.
Well, he's fucking crazy, but he's not like I want to kill you right out.
Gotcha.
Crazy. Yeah.
But you said he could control nature. Can he control like the weather and stuff?
He can like ask birds for help.
So he's got like Snow White powers. Like
No, Snow White has better powers than he does.
He
'cause
can't
Snow
control
White,
the birds. If there's the IT owl,
He's the forest, right? I mean,
the
like
woods.
he's whatever
he
you would
can ask. He can ask like, "Hey, will you help me out, bud?" And they're like, "Yeah, sure." Or
He
they'd be like,
should
"Fuck
be-
you."
manipulating nature and shit. He should be able to make it rain or something.
He can make it rain, but
Yeah.
like I mean, like the
just
squirrels
like a
and
light
shit.
rain.
Yeah, but like a light
mist.
drizzle. Ugh!
It's
But,
him
like-
sweating.
Take this, buddy.
I mean, like trying to take this asshole.
But the thing about Elijah Woods is he can only appear in one place at one time, right? So you can divide his attention, right? If you go have a conversation somewhere else and you get like another duo to go have a conversation somewhere else, he can only listen into one of them.
Who are we rooting for? Like who's
Who you feel for? Who do you think has the most roots?
well, Elijah Wood.
Okay.
Who do you think? Because he's
Woods. He's got roots.
Yeah, he's got roots.
you're missing the forest for the trees.
Who do you
You're
want to take? Who do you
you're
want to
missing the
leave?
forest
for the woods.
Yeah, you're missing Elijah Woods for the sticks.
Who are we gonna branch off from?
Leave it alone.
Okay,
If he gets really angry, can he start like making trees fall without killing himself?
he can, but that's really gonna put him out of the game for a while.
I think if he makes the tree fall, he doesn't get that tree back. He has to like wait for a new tree to grow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that would be a big sacrifice.
Yeah.
Well, it is the woods, so maybe not, because it's all trees. It's like, let me tip over my most abundant resource.
Is it a resource?
Well,
Like-
if you
like-
want to knock it over,
I guess my question is like if all of his trees, like if he has a diminishing number of trees, does he have less power? Or does he just have less influence because he has smaller space?
At the very least, right, he wants more trees to do Whomping Willow stuff, to fucking smash shit.
yeah. If I chop off my finger and throw it at you, I'm down a finger.
Or are you? No, you are.
Hey.
Tried to Jedi mind trick.
You don't need that.
You have 10 fingers. You have 10 fingers.
You don't need
That was another good visual gag.
Yeah, sorry guys, I'm all visual today.
He took a finger off.
Jesus
Yeah.
Christ.
John just took his finger off and threw it at Austin.
He's an amputee now.
Don't worry, guys. If you go onto our Patreon, you can buy our supplementary Braille kit.
You were going to say you're selling your finger.
You can buy his finger too if you want it.
All right,
Okay.
are we
right.
there?
Do you have
Yeah.
any questions?
Okay.
About Elijah Woods,
All right, what do you?
the
We can do.
Techno Owl.
We can do. Fucking pulled the Techno Owl out of nowhere.
What were we calling him?
But just him. It's just Daniel
Daniel
Radcliffe with a 3D printer.
Oh, we were calling him the IT Owl before. I think Techno Owl is like that's a more memorable name.
I like Techno Owl.
We can
That
do
makes me
Techno
think
Owl.
he's got big fucking. He's got beats.
I thought he was a,
like around his neck.
I thought he was
That
a
makes him
dude.
really
I didn't know he
remarkable
was.
if he's got like techno music playing.
That's what you're
he's definitely the
insinuating.
antagonist now.
That's how we do Owl. Owl is not.
Hey, it's me. I'm
Techno
Daniel
music.
Radcliffe. I'm the Techno Owl.
Why is Daniel
I only
Radcliffe Australian?
No, it's not Australian. It's like Cockney.
I think he only listens to
Is
lo-fi.
Daniel Radcliffe Cockney?
No, this is Daniel Radcliffe.
Happy Christmas.
Am I a little
Happy
posh?
Christmas. It's
Happy
me.
Christmas.
It's a
I'm a
little
posh little
posh.
Daniel Radcliffe.
God,
It's-
I want
it's
to
Daniel
slap
Radcliffe.
all you for
Christmas.
saying
This is my
Happy
raspberry.
Christmas.
I'm the Techno Owl.
It's real
Here's the
early for
dubstep.
Christmas.
Oh, where'd I
Here's the
put my
boots.
where'd I put me wand?
It's the boots and cats.
Up
Boots
your
and
ass.
cats and boots and cats.
That was Hermione
was-
Granger.
That was so fucking funny. In little Daniel Radcliffe, like first year of Harry Potter. And we need to not glide over how fucking good that was. All right, so we're there. Are we ready to combine? Unless you guys want to refine something here.
I think so. I think this is where we kind of decide some things for each show to put them together.
In combining, I thought it was really nice that you guys had the Rainforest Cafe. I think that might fit well with the Elijah Woods and having like Kevin James being like a force of nature that exists within Elijah Woods.
He is probably a ally of the Elijah Woods then.
Right, he is. In my mind, and I. What do you not?
No. What if Elijah Wood, what if Kevin James, somehow captured Elijah Wood's essence and put the Elijah Woods into the Rainforest
That
Cafe?
Elijah Woods is actually just the Rainforest Cafe.
He's actually
now.
just like the fucking animatronic gorillas, and that's why it works and shit like that.
I could really pivot and have Elijah Woods have all the same powers.
It's just in the Rainforest
but he is in the Rainforest Cafe. He does have animatronics. He does not realize that animatronics
Our technology.
Our technology.
This has been a hallucination the whole time. He's been
like his big secret to him is his Nintendo 64 playing in the waterfall that is at the cafe. You think too hard?
I'm thinking we came up with this pitch, right? We worked for 20 solid fucking minutes on this, and you want to give dominion of our entire concept to Kevin James. Right. You're thinking,
He's right.
You're
He's
coming
right.
in. You're fucking bending for the deal, right? I'm thinking we just give it all to Kevin James, right? He's basically running our entire show. What do you think? I don't know. I think no. How about
What if?
I say
what if?
yay.
Well, how
won't
about
do
the
it.
Rainforest Cafe? But Kevin James is not the overlord. He is like
he could just be some weird guy.
He
who
works
lives
in
the woods.
Elijah
No,
Woods.
I think here's how I see it is that there are some plants in the Rainforest Cafe that got imported from, we got these on a discount, and they're from the Elijah Woods. So Elijah Woods has a presence in the Rainforest Cafe, but he
Okay.
also has the broader Elijah Woods.
Okay. Can Elijah Woods, as his presence as some plans, sometimes whisper things to Kevin James?
Yeah.
Increasingly getting him to go to the actual Elijah Woods.
He's kind of like Voldemort, whispering in his ear.
Yeah, like the little snake coming by.
Does Elijah Woods and Kevin James potentially know each other from before? Maybe that's how Kevin James got these powers. Somehow
Kevin James has powers?
Kevin James
Yeah,
is magic. He's fully
He has
magic.
He's magic?
Remember voodoo?
He's the
Oh,
one
I
that
didn't
cursed
know-
Will Smith.
Oh, yeah. All right. Yeah, he's magic.
I think
Yeah,
we should
yeah,
drop
yeah.
the atom bomb on Hitch 2, right? And then
That's where this all happened.
so Kevin James gets attached to a particularly sticky piece of weed, right? That's him now. And then Hitch is just bonded to a rock. He becomes one of the forest creatures.
We can't do whatever you just said.
Why not?
Because it rips out their concept completely.
No, it doesn't. They could still keep doing
You
the
said
same
Will
thing.
Smith was a rock?
Yeah, well, he's like a rock person. He's a forest spirit.
Okay.
I think we're doing fine with having the two locations and the transfer to
I
the
think
woods.
we could get all of our characters to the Elijah Woods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking
Go ahead, Austin.
Kevin James knows the Elijah Woods, and he's and Will Smith comes to Kevin James is like, dude, there's people chasing me. I got to get out of here. Where can I go? Where can I go to hide and try and regroup and stuff? And he goes, I have a place for you, and sends him to the Elijah Woods.
So the
Okay,
Elijah
so
Woods
that's
becomes
better,
the
yeah.
main setting of the
Okay, yeah. So
Yeah.
he sends
There
Will
we go.
Smith to the Elijah Woods. Okay, awesome.
I still think we could integrate what Justin's saying though. Like when they get teleported there, or like I don't know, do they travel there or like do they get?
I think they
sent
take.
via,
I think they
via
take
warp?
the. I think they like the 673 to Elijah Wood.
So like if
They go
get,
through
if they
the
get
tunnel.
like fucking like wormhole there, maybe they become these fucking forest
Yeah.
creature versions.
I do
of-
like them fitting the setting, exactly what Carl was saying, where they like
Okay.
fit into the Elijah Woods.
Okay, I'm down with that.
That's fun.
I'm down with that. Yeah.
And then they like Will Smith has rock powers.
Yeah, and I like the idea of like the antagonists, the people coming.
He could just roll.
like the people searching out Will Smith as they come to Elijah Woods. They too become some
Yes,
symbolic.
They become like a forest creature.
yeah, they become a force creature, but
What's Napoleon Dynamite then?
So Daniel Radcliffe
llama.
is an owl.
llama,
perfect.
llama, but like,
But like, it's not the Emperor's New Groove.
but like,
No,
like
he's
what
like
about
a llama with a perm on his
Yeah.
head.
But
and-
what about
Alpaca.
what about like a pterodactyl? Like a it comes down a
Holy
pterodactyl,
shit! There's
drops.
fucking dinosaur. That's so fucking. That's such a different thing.
I was trying to think of like a bird that was big enough to like drop napalm. Because I'm like, oh yeah, like Napoleon Dynamite. You think it's gonna be dynamite, but no, it's napalm.
Napoleon, like,
An Agent Orange.
No, he's still a llama. He spits napalm.
That's pretty good.
Spits napalm. All right.
How does he
I'm
not
down.
spit dynamite? Like what?
What do you mean? Like
he's got.
That's great.
Or like
No, actually, that is awesome. Where he
I like, but it's like all
Spits
wet.
dynamite
So
and
like,
he shits napalm.
I like the idea of him like vomiting dynamite and then like having to kick it with his llama. foot at
I
somebody.
like that he has to vomit. Think of how fast you could vomit a stick of dynamite. That's exactly how fast he vomits it.
yeah. I like the idea
Oh,
too
God.
that it's all wet, so like it's never lit.
He's gotta wait for it to dry.
Kicking this fucking little.
He's just kicking a stick.
Yeah, he's just kicking a wet stick.
I just spit up one now, but I have dry ones on my back.
He's like striking his fucking hooves, trying to light the fuse.
He can't hold it because he
Flint and
doesn't have thumbs.
Fucking Will Smith, light this fucking dynamite for me.
Pedro, get it.
I'm sedimentary. I'm not Flint. I can't light it.
This is good. I like this a lot. Okay, so
All right.
they get to the Elijah Woods.
Yeah, what happens like storyline wise once we get there?
'Cause does-
Is
does
the Elijah
Elijah-
Woods like yeah?
Is Elijah Woods against Napoleon because he is starting to damage the woods, and so he's like, okay, maybe I help Will Smith, or is he like, I need to help him get Will Smith because the only reason they're here is because Will Smith's here and they want to get him out.
I think Buddy sees the big picture.
Okay.
Yeah.
They see Will Smith gets a little too arrogant, too cocky, and goes, Kevin, you had your chance. You're cut off.
I think Napoleon Dynamite and the Techno Owl like combine their forces like because they're essentially the antagonists on the other side. So that's the
Techno
that's
Owl rides the alpaca.
So that means that Will Smith is on the Elijah Woods side?
I thought that's what we were saying.
I thought Will Smith and Kevin James are in alignment with the Woods to do this combined effort of we will remove fucking who's bad guy Techno Owl and also to hide Will Smith from his enemies, but the enemies still find him in the woods, so then they have to deal with that problem as well.
Yeah, so they have to work together to vanquish all of their enemies.
So Elijah Woods was just like willing to protect anybody who Kevin James sends to him.
Not anybody.
No, I think
Anybody who would help him deal with Techno Owl.
So
Yeah.
So once Techno
Kevin-
Owl is gone, he wants Will Smith gone.
Yeah, so the bargain that I think was struck was Kevin James tells Will Smith, I have a place for you to hide. Kevin James tells Elijah Woods, I have someone who can help take care of the Techno Owl for you.
and is that just like a lie?
It's not a
At the
lie.
time?
They're gonna help.
I kind of like the idea that it's a lie.
Well, like
actually,
Kevin
because
James is like nefarious.
yeah, he's kind of like a trickster. He's a trickster.
He
Yeah,
is.
that's what
He
we think
owns
about.
a rainforest cafe. You got him.
Dude, he went from fucking waiter to manager. Now he owns that motherfucker.
The Rainforest Cafe's slogan.
The happy
Tricks.
birthday song
Tricks.
is mind control.
That's a
all
beautiful
sleeper
thought.
agents.
They're all-
I do like this as far as like he's actually trying to trap him maybe in the Elijah Woods, so all of the people that are hunting down Will Smith can just attack him there. He has
Okay.
nowhere to go because
Oh,
he can't
okay.
escape.
Okay.
So now Will Smith and the Elijah Woods have to team up to essentially, take care of all of their
Okay.
issues. Because now the Elijah Woods is like, oh, my whole sanctuary is getting invaded.
I like this.
Sanctum.
I want this. What is Kevin James like motivation?
I feel like he's just like chaotic neutral.
Yeah, he's
Like,
just disgusting voodoo
he's just
man.
a-
He's
dick.
he's Loki.
Does Kevin James get more power if Elijah Woods gets?
He wants control of the Elijah Woods.
He wants control.
So
All right,
he,
awesome.
he
I'm
wants
there.
control
All
of
right,
the
He wants
I'm
his
Elijah.
Nintendo 64 back from Elijah.
yeah, give me that shit.
Yeah.
Like you took
And his-
that
yeah, his-
4 years ago.
Yeah, his copy of Gauntlet 64.
Trying to play Ocarina of Time.
Yeah.
You taught me so much, and now you just kicked me out and kept my stuff.
Get my stuff. All right, so Elijah Woods is not like completely innocent himself, but he's certainly more innocent than like let's kill.
Let's attempt to murder this guy
Yeah.
indirectly.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I'm there. There's a lot of intrigue in this.
There is a lot of conflict and mystery. Yes.
It's mostly residing within Kevin James.
yeah.
Which, yes,
A lot of
Kevin James was supposed to be the main character all along. They didn't know it, but that was my plan.
A lot of
James is willing to
malevolence.
fucking lie to, get people killed. Doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah. I'm very excited to see Kevin James like in a final battle coming into the woods, but he also brings the animatronics from the Rainforest
that's
Cafe.
good.
Brings-
That's
Yeah.
good.
And there goes your greatest Rainforest Cafe manager of all time.
I love the idea of like the employees are loyal to Kevin James. He has done no magic on them. They just die hard.
They're just willing to go into an alternate dimension for this man.
He gave us minimum wage jobs.
As are all employees who work at a Rainforest Cafe.
Hit him with the elephant noise, Austin.
That was really good.
That was really good.
That was good.
Very
Yeah, I love the visual of the technology, the animatronics storming the forest. That's
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
nature versus
I like-
technology.
I like
That's
them
great.
doing
That
like,
is good.
right before the
Okay.
sun comes out, so it's still dark, and you see the employees come in with the sparklers for fucking like the
For the
desserts.
birthdays,
yeah, for like the lava cakes.
Yeah.
Like that's how that's how they see into the forest. It's like pre-dawn.
Oh, that's so good.
It's out, light another one.
That's very Jurassic Park. Just strikes the flare.
Coming in, it's like
Oh, it strikes a flare in the dynamite with Napoleon's behind his head with
there's
the
a lot there. Yeah.
trying to light his dynamite with a sparkler.
Like the spur.
Kevin James and his fucking dreadlocks riding on the back of Napoleon Dynamite llama. Oh, it's over there.
He's so heavy.
Kevin James has to ride Napoleon Dynamite the llama.
Yeah.
Like that has to
That's
be
like his
steam.
mount.
Yeah.
That's good.
All right, let's get some scenes. This is good.
All right.
All
this is
right.
good.
So what should we have here?
Okay, so prompts for scenes. Definitely want Kevin James in the Rainforest Cafe talking with Elijah Woods.
Does he talk with Elijah Woods or Kevin?
Well,
Like,
what if we?
he speaks to him through like a succulent on his desk.
I think initially you can do it. Talk to Elijah Woods, but in the same scene, Will Smith comes in and you can ask for him. Or
Oh,
no?
absolutely. I think that's great.
Oh, yeah. Okay, that's good. So, like, Kevin James and Elijah Woods are talking, and then Will Smith interrupts them, and that's when he gets his power. Okay, that's as much as we need to flesh
Gets
out
his
for that.
power or gets
Gets his power. Yeah.
Or does he gets sent
move.
to
Yeah,
the
yeah,
Elijah
so he
Woods?
gets his
Okay.
Will
powers.
Smith,
So at this point, does Will Smith know that he's like been cursed?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
because
people
he's trying to flee.
He's trying to flee. He's like, God, someone help!
Gets-
God, someone help me! They're chasing me!
There you go.
gets bus ticket to Elijah Woods.
Guys, the police. They found out all that stuff I've been doing on the subway.
Chris Rock slapped me. I slapped Chris
I
Rock.
slapped Chris Rock. I need to get away.
Oh, I love
Help
the
me.
idea like he keeps bumping into people. He progressively likes it more and more. And then his breakdown of slapping is just
slapping Chris Rock.
slapping Chris
Didn't
Rock.
know. I thought he'd like it.
That's a lot of terrain.
I like it.
I like
liked it. Oh, I liked it.
Okay, so what else? There should probably be like an evil fucking voodoo conversation that I'm sure this is all going to be offensive in like 2 years, the way we keep talking about voodoo like this. But fucking conversation where Kevin James is like just by himself talking about his actual
think
monologuing.
Kevin
Well, I
James
think
doing
that-
all this racist shit, not us.
Yeah, that's true.
I think that
Hashtag cancel Kevin James.
Yeah, not us. Yeah.
I think you lump that into the first one where you have, so you first start with Kevin James and Elijah Woods, then Kevin James, Will Smith, and then Will Smith is set and Kevin James is like, my plan is working.
Good.
I think that's really good.
We're really treating the Elijah Woods as like a rehab place.
Kevin James is.
Yeah. Okay, so I think that's good. I think that like puts together a lot of the plot.
Yeah.
Right there, which is nice.
I want a scene with the Techno Owl. I feel like we haven't got a lot of Daniel Radcliffe in here.
Is Daniel Radcliffe at the Rainforest Cafe working on a laptop?
He's masquerading as a fucking animatronic.
Oh, well, so
Oh my god! At least Five Nights at Freddy.
When-
He's inside of an animatronic.
I would think when he's in the Elijah Woods, he is Daniel Radcliffe, the person. But when he's in the Elijah Woods, he's an owl. He's the Techno Owl.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
That works, yes.
What if we do a scene where the Techno Owl meets Will Smith? It's like, what the fuck, another Is Will Smith a rock at that point once he's in the...
Yeah,
He's a rock man.
He's a rock man.
Yeah.
He's got all the powers of a rock and a man.
He's a river stone.
I do like the idea of Will Smith just being a rock. It's very
rock.
funny to me.
I can't breathe.
Oh, that is the most pressing thing about this situation.
Someone picks him up and skips him.
Oh, I can't
Somebody's
breathe.
gonna skip me.
Blub.
I'm flat too. I'm a flat rock.
Thanks
Somebody help.
Thanks for touching me, boy.
I'm perfect for skipping. Somebody touch me, please. Somebody pick me up.
I can't breathe is a terrific first line from Man to Rock. I can't fucking breathe.
You don't need to breathe, Will Smith rock. You're gonna be like this.
Here,
Stop that.
listen to these beats by Dre.
Pretty mediocre, eh?
So we need to identify which one's Elijah Woods and which one's Daniel Radcliffe the Owl.
I don't think Elijah Woods is British. I think he's just like,
Elijah Wood.
Okay.
This is how I talk.
hey everybody, I was
Kinda
in
like-
Happy Feet.
Hey, everybody. I was Frodo.
Yeah, I was Frodo.
Okay, so we have this first scene.
I was Spider-Man.
What's the second scene that we want? We can jump anywhere. Just we can fill in the blanks later.
Well, what if
So-
we do first scene, last scene, and then fill in?
Sure. What do you want last scene to be?
Well, last scene's going to be...
The resolution. How do we resolve?
I really like the idea of the workers, the Rainforest Cafe workers coming in with the sparkler and do Kevin James with the Rainforest Cafe workers against everyone
Okay,
else.
so you're talking about maybe not like the very last scene, but this is the battle.
Yes.
This is the bit. Yeah, I absolutely love.
I think the battle would be penultimate. Because
okay.
what's the resolution? I like the resolution of the Elijah Woods sees the error of, he sees the value of technology.
I like that he doesn't learn a fucking thing.
Okay, well that's good too.
Maybe everybody else dies, and then Kevin James and Elijah Woods, right in the remains, they play one game of Mario Kart 64 before the forest fades away.
What if Will Smith dies?
Ooh.
And in this, but Will Smith dies, and so like half the people there are just like, why are we here?
Got 'em.
And just walk away.
I like the idea that Will Smith gets teleported into the Elijah Woods, becomes a rock with all of the sentience that entails. He is effectively dead on arrival.
No, he's fine on arrival, and then somebody skips him, and that's how he dies.
Drowns.
He doesn't even drown. He just lives forever as a rock, underneath the
Yeah.
Just begging for somebody to notice him.
No, but he's getting touched by other rocks.
That's like a happy ending for him.
Yeah.
Is there a way we can end where Kevin James, Elijah Wood, Will Smith, and fucking Daniel Radcliffe are playing 4-player split screen Mario Kart in like a burnt down forest? Like
I just don't see it happening. There's too much tension, too much history there. No, we can do whatever we want.
I want Will Smith to be an actionable character until the very end, where he is just a rock sitting on top of a fucking Nintendo 64 controller.
Yeah,
just like at some point he needs to turn into full rock.
I like the idea of he's just like on the A button, so he's just driving into a wall.
God. Do you think that they start with the battle, but then they agree that whoever wins a race of Mario Kart 64, like, will have their will taken like care of? Or, I don't know. No? Okay.
That's not a bad idea. To say, all right, we'll end this. We'll do a big fight, and then we're like, what are we doing?
Ceremonial.
Why don't we go to? Yeah, why don't we just settle this like men?
Yeah. Or they
Let's
could like
go
just
play-
straight go to the ceremonial fight. Like, it's almost like the Mario Kart game is in the middle of like a WWE arena, and when Kevin James comes up, it's with like the sparklers on either side and the employees. Like,
Yeah,
that's
that's
walk
good.
up.
Yeah.
And he has a song, and so does like fucking Techno Owl with his goddamn ridiculous music.
You don't want it to be like Vietnam when they approach, like by nightfall.
Napalm can be like fucking Napoleon Dynamite's background.
Yeah.
Like just Agent Orange and Napalm coming down from the sky.
I like ending it with a Mario Kart race.
Yeah,
Is it like-
I mean,
And
is it
then
them
all-
making peace, or is it them?
well, that's the
continuing
question.
This
Is
conflict?
this the like? Yeah, exactly. Is this a fight or is this originally? It sounded like this was a okay, and then this is their
This is like their resolution, their peace.
Yeah,
I think this is their war.
They've reconciled.
I think this is their ceremonial battle that will decide actual fate
cool.
of people.
I think that's fine. I think it's funny to have Will Smith there when he is going to only go forward.
Like, go forward, yes. Yeah. Pressing A, like, I can't breathe.
That's the thing is, but they don't all have the same stakes, right? They're not like four competing factions.
Well, it could be Mario Kart Double Dash instead.
It's a Nintendo 64.
I know, but we could GameCube Mario Kart Double Dash.
We're gonna have to adjust.
No,
Are we gonna have to adjust that much?
Can they have like slightly different competing factions? So the Elijah Woods has different goals than
Kevin James.
Then
Will Smith.
Then Will Smith, then the Techno Owl. They all have slightly different goals.
The only,
What do they win? What do they get?
Will Smith gets like
no, he can't.
yeah,
He gets a pair of lungs.
Will
Smith
Smith
not be a rock anymore. He gets all his friends, and no one wants to kill him
Exactly.
anymore.
Right.
Kevin James gets Elijah Wood's power.
Yeah,
Elijah
He gets Dominion of the Elijah Woods.
Doesn't he just want a Nintendo 64?
Or
or-
maybe he
or-
gets the Nintendo 64.
Elijah
What-
Woods
what
gets
if-
everyone out of his forest.
What if they skip fucking whatever rock guy is?
Will Smith.
Yeah, Will Smith. And they go collect him, and they find at the bottom of the lake is the 7 Dragon Balls. And and so the
Come back
the
next
racing,
time
the
for
race that they're
episode 2.
doing
Why
is
find the
for-
7 Dragon
for a
Balls when
win.
they could just find God?
Hey, that's not real.
Wormhole.
And who's the secret playable character in the Nintendo 64? It's Jesus Christ.
And Marty the Thwomp.
and it could be like 3 people playing the Mario Kart, and then Daniel Radcliffe is actually like an arbiter. He's like, I got what I want. He's like on some fucking bullshit. Like, I just want to make fucking beats in GarageBand.
It's fucking Wizard of Oz. The technology was in all of them all along. That's what Daniel Radcliffe.
What Wizard of Oz is about?
Yeah,
Correct.
He was like, you had a Nintendo 64 the whole time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
the Scarecrow was like, oh shit, I did.
I'll take it back. See, I think I'm going off the
Oh,
rails.
shit, you're right. God damn.
You guys tell me what you want for this, because I feel like I'm going a bit off the
I want there
rails.
to be a Nintendo 64 inside of Kevin James, and he has
he's
Like a
he's
game
got a
of
saw
Operation.
predicament. we put the Nintendo 64 behind your
Nintendo
kidneys.
64 behind your eye.
Just this comical outline. Pan out.
I've never noticed that before.
Just dead on the ground.
That's a real monkey's paw.
Just him and Will Smith rock as like they fucking zoom out.
See, I like Will Smith on like a tricycle at that point, just like cruising as a rock right by him.
It's behind your eye. You have 2 minutes. Someone get me a watch. Okay, what? What are we doing?
I mean, we could try it both ways if it's just like they do it for peace or they do it for war, and we just do whatever's funny.
Let's come back to this. We are throwing a lot of bangers.
I think
but
there's
we're not
just you could do
landing
one
on
more scene or something of like kind of tying it all together. Of okay, you've got the Will Smith is in the forest. You know that's the Napoleon Dynamite's following. The Techno Owl is there. Everyone's there. It's like how do you build the conflict?
How do you build that conflict? Like
I'd like to describe the final. I think that would be fun. So
I think that'd be.
Fog is rolling through the forest, right?
Mog is flying overhead.
The animatronics are not flying, but they're being held up by the staff members, and they're flapping their wings.
And
Right.
Carl puts the WrestleMania song on in the background.
John Cena.
Kevin James is riding on top of Napoleon Dynamite. He's on his back, right? He's holding up his sparkler cake. He's the torch at the front of the pack, leading everybody.
Kevin James pulls back on fucking Napoleon Dynamite's head a little bit and makes him open up like a Pez dispenser with a stick of dynamite coming out of his throat.
He holds up one hand to the crowd behind him. They all stop in silence, and he waits. He listens.
He takes the dynamite. He reaches behind Napoleon Dynamite's llama butt. He toots out a little tiny bit of napalm and it lights the dynamite. And in the quiet of the forest, in the dark, in the rain, and the moonlight glistening off of the wet leaves, he tosses the dynamite forward into the darkness and he waits. And seconds roll on by. 3 seconds, 4 seconds. Then on the 5th second, a large, bright engulfing of light covers the forest like a lightning. And then out from the other side, you can see the eyes in the brush of who the fuck are we fighting?
Of the Elijah Woods. And when, when you hear the explosion, all you just hear in the distance is, idiot.
That's enough. Elijah Woods fucking snaps from tree to tree. His face is climbing around. He gets right up to the closest tree to Kevin James, and he says, "What the fuck? What the fuck? What are you doing?"
I thought we had a thing.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, we have tinnitus now. What the fuck, dude? That was loud.
I didn't know trees could fucking hear.
And then it starts.
and they start fighting.
Start fighting. Trees falling everywhere. Animatronics getting crushed.
And there's like heavy casualties on both sides.
Yeah.
So like very early on, they decide like this isn't sustainable. We can't do this. So we gotta find another way to fight.
But God, do you see it happen?
But
God, I mean, it is impressive.
and in the background, all you hear is techno music while the fight's going on.
Daniel Radcliffe looks on in glee, knowing that.
Yes, the forest is burning. I love the forest burning.
He contributed very little to this, but he's very happy it's happening.
Yeah.
He has
I
a
will
3D printer.
rebuild. I will rebuild in a futuristic manner. I will bring my technology to these ants or whatever the fuck they are.
I'm going to bring Ethernet to this dumb forest.
And he's like got a 3D printer and he's 3D printing a Glock.
Daniel
Give me 5 minutes.
I'm
starts
making
plugging
a
in
bump stock.
USB cables into trees.
Gonna bring these trees over to his side. He's gonna make his own organic animatronic.
Plugging extension cords into themselves, going, yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah.
He takes one. He's like, fucking watch this. He puts it over like a rainforest cafe person's neck. This isn't even about infinite power. He's just using it to choke him. Use it to choke him to death. He's like, I'm techno, but I'm fucking from the streets.
I love the power.
I love the power. I was always crazy for the power. I don't give a fuck about technology. It's just a means to a violent end.
Straight out of Abbey Road, bitch.
Dobby, hit him with the rocket launcher.
Drop
Dobby.
the elbow.
Dobby shows up and gets a fucking knife thrown in his fucking.
Spoiler.
Dobby gets throwing knifed immediately.
Nope.
Snape kills Ron. Everybody's read the books.
I have not.
We'll read sometime.
Oh, fuck you.
How did it? What's the to get him to the Mario Kart
to the Mario Kart. I think like you see the forest burning all around you, and there's like streaks of napalm shit across the ground.
There are dead Rainforest Cafe employees littering the ground.
Employees, and you see like a gorilla animatronic leaned up like a carcass against a burning tree. And these last members of these fights, these leaders of these now dead armies, are standing on a hilltop, battling between each other, exhausted from all of the exertion. And they have to just sit there, gathering their breath, and they go, we can't finish this like this. There will be nothing for anyone to claim if we lose like this.
Yeah. So then they say there's only one way that we can solve a conflict this important.
Yeah, I think Kevin James probably brings it to the table.
Yeah.
Because he's like, oh.
I know.
I like
know
to
what
think
you're
Elijah Woods is like, enough! And then he like summons his Whomping Willow's roots, right? And he sets up the arena. He brings out the waterfall. We'll settle this.
We'll settle this like men.
The Techno Owl 3D prints some controllers.
We'll settle this like a forest, a sticky voodoo man, a rock, and an owl.
And an owl.
You say stinky voodoo man?
Sticky.
Okay.
Okay.
It's like, fuck.
Yeah, and then Will Smith gets put on the A button.
Will Smith gets the Mad
Yeah,
Catz controller.
he's no longer a rock man. He's now a rock.
He's now
Full on Riverstone.
Yeah, he's a River Stone on a Mad Catz controller that's unplugged.
Will Smith goes,
Okay.
Who wins?
No. And then Kevin James comes in.
Okay.
He's so excited. He's like, this is my time. I love Man of Dinosaur. And he's like, God bless our troops. God bless America. And ladies and gentlemen, start your engines!
Lackadoo comes
did
out.
it.
Beep,
He made it.
beep.
And I think you see his start, and that's when it fades.
And I
you,
agree.
you
Oh,
don't,
that's good.
yeah,
you don't see it. I was either thinking that or the other way to do
Or
it.
Kevin James wins.
Fuck yeah!
No, and the other way to
Kevin
do
James
it
is fucking pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody's
is
out of the way.
there's four people. Four people are right there. They're all next to each other. One guy's in fifth. He throws a blue shell. You see the blue shell land. And you see the explosion go up, and you see this guy coming. And you're like, is he gonna pass him before he makes the finish line?
Love it.
You
I love it.
see the blue shell explode in the game, and then a second nuke is
Or we just, it goes 3, 2, 1. They get the boost. You see Napoleon Dynamite not get the boost. It fades, and he's in the cloud, and it just fades away.
I'm good. I'm good
That's
with
good. I like it.
I like the fade to not know who wins.
I like the
I'm
nuke
good.
at the end. I like the fucking blue shell. Fuck, and then just like everybody just gets
Somebody
obliterated.
Yeah, it happens right on the waterfall, and then it pans back, and you see that it's happening in the world around them too. It's a
I was
blue
thinking
nuke.
that too.
Yeah,
There's
that's
a blue shell that is.
Who
dropping
launched
like
the fucking?
It doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter. No, it's an act.
Everyone is
of
Oh,
God.
and Mario, who
It's an
launched the
active-
blue shell? Napoleon Dynamite.
On the 8th day, God made nukes, and they were good.
God damn.
They were
On the 8th day, God started again.
They were fat, boy.
This is good. Hey, everybody, it's the end of the podcast now. We finished telling a fantastic story and taking you to a world of whimsy and magic, and now it's done. I am Ben.
I'm Austin.
I'm Carl.
I'm Justin.
I'm John.
All right, thank you very much. We'll be back in 2 weeks on Tuesday. We will talk to you then. We won't see you. We cannot see into the podcast. Bye.
Hey everybody, if you like listening to us, you can find us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and all major podcast distributors. If you like us, you can subscribe to us on YouTube, you could support us on Patreon, and you can follow us on Instagram. Thank you, everybody.
Yeah, we got to sound like we like being here.
Somebody else then.
Yep. Please go on Patreon to go see our cut edition of where we try to do this outro 17 fucking times in a row.
If you want to hear all of this again,
Yeah. Okay, please.
I guess they're finished. I'm sure you're all very impressed right now. And with that, this cross is over.